Katie Hopkins, yep.
Katie Hopkins
has been rumoured to have
permanently banned.
the same thing.
I think Farrakhan got permanently banned a while ago.
Oh, was it?
I think on Facebook.
Oh, is it? I used to follow him on Twitter. I feel like he's not there.
Maybe it's not. Yeah, I know him and Facebook had beef.
But yeah, people were just saying that the speed at which kind of Wiley's been disciplined or chastised is lightning speed.
Very effective
when compared to, I guess, other people who spout kind of extremist views and have made a living off of it.
Yeah.
When you're looking at Kate Hopkins, Farage, like Ben Shapiro, people like that.
There's actually quite a few of them.
Yeah, it's actually a thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Definitely.
And it just goes to show that, I guess, we're not all equal.
No, we're not. That's the reality. In a sentence, kind of like we can say like, yeah, these are our ideals and whatnot, and every Twitter user should be like lives under these rules.
Yeah.
Which in theory sounds great, innit? But the reality, I didn't see that.
It's not that easy.
I didn't see that. Yeah. He's been dealt with.
Swift justice.
Very, yeah.
Quite sternly as well.
Yeah. And I'm not so mad at it. I'm more mad at the inequality with how the rules are being used, so to speak.
And I guess there's like similarities with the actual justice system, whereby this person can get found with this amount of drugs on them
and get this amount of time.
Get a lesser amount of time, and then you get found with the exact same or do the exact same crime, and then your punishment.
You've got life. Someone else has got community service. Like it's a bit mad.
There's parallels there.
Yeah.
Did you lot watch the
Sky interview?
Yeah,
I did. I think it wasn't the full interview.
I think
I saw like
that
the
might
highlights or something.
be like
Is there a
UK Hall of Fame piece of media. Like,
is there a full one, or is it always just
I think what I saw, that's it. Yeah.
That was the one that was.
But obviously there was more about the edit.
Yeah.
I think it's slightly like a Hall of Fame piece of.
Yeah, I was watching
journalism.
I
Why?
was watching. I was thinking, is this like Sky? Or one of those spin-off channels?
Yeah.
Like legit, like Sky UK.
Man's pointing fingers and.
Because
why did you say it was classic then?
I haven't seen anything like it before. I feel like I hate using energy, but the energy in it is something that you just don't see. You see it on kind of more
less
legitimized
legitimized
media, like someone kind of speaking their mind, being animated and whatnot, which is edited.
It's a straight off a YouTube clip.
But I couldn't believe it. I was like,
it's almost like
I can't believe it.
it's like a behind the scenes, like, or maybe like that was the stuff they shouldn't have shown, and like there's been a mistake. Blood. But Wiley's speaking his mind.
It's very Wiley.
He apologised as well.
He did?
Yeah, bit Nick Cannon. But I get why he would do it. Because the backlash has been mad. But it is funny to see, again, just how he's been dealt with, like in the media, and it kind of goes some way to proving or adding credence to what he's saying.
There's like I don't know. I mean, I hope it was deliberate, but it's almost like a mad kind of genius plot beneath it. He said, "Raw, if I say these things, this will happen to me," and with maximum efficiency. And to the degree he sounded like it would, it's happened.
The system is fine-tuned, boy.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Everyone thought it was going to slow down because Wiley said,
No.
It's only going to pick up.
Still works.
And that's one of the things that kind of sticks with me particularly. It's like, this is Wiley.
Yeah.
Like, it's a man who's famous for... He's never been famous for his opinions. Like, he's reached fame. He's reached a status where he was awarded an OBE or NBE, sorry.
Which he never
actually collected. It's framed somewhere.
Like, take it back. I know that. For services, essentially, you get
services to your craft.
to your craft.
Yeah.
And he said, and I don't agree with. I'll make it clear, I don't agree with what he said, but he said some things, and they're getting the fuck out of here. Other people who have made a living off of it are still on a lot of these platforms. They actually get paid to spout these kind of views. It's just I don't like that.
Is he still on Insta and that?
I think he is still on Instagram.
He's definitely still on YouTube.
He's definitely still on YouTube, which was quite surprising to me. I thought he was gonna get like an out. I thought he was gonna be gone, and he may still.
Do you know what it is? I think he hasn't gone or shared
those views on that platform,
which is
different, I guess. And that seems fair.
Have YouTube ever done something like that though, where they like blocked users? I don't think that's is it?
Yeah,
I want to say they have, but I can't think of an example.
Yeah, I can't.
I can think of an example.
Because there's wild stuff on YouTube.
No, I don't know. I guess less so for no. It must have had. It's definitely happened for people's views. But even SNC, we got taken off. Right?
No.
You mean for political opinions?
Well, yeah.
I think there probably has been like I know a lot of kind of what is classed as Islamic extremism, like stuff from like ISIS or Daesh. I believe that stuff does get taken down, and that's like political, you could say.
Yeah.
But I know like Logan Paul, didn't he go and visit? He went to like
the suicide forest in Japan. Yeah. A lot. What YouTube tend to do?
He's still got his.
He still has his platform. What YouTube tend to do is they demonetize that video. That's what they do. So you're not making any pay off it. There won't be any adverts and whatnot, which is. I guess it's quite clever from YouTube's perspective.
The video is more harmful than any money because the money goes into Logan Paul's pocket. Who gives a fuck about that? It's more what the video. Whoever sees the video.
I guess it depends on the content of the video though as well.
It's more it's more of the content.
They're thinking hit him in the pocket and he'll stop.
But the video, I can still watch the video.
The issues there. Yeah.
Alex Jones, I believe, got taken off a thing as well. YouTube. I'm pretty certain he got taken off.
Who's Alex Jones?
The guy that shouts better.
He's like Black Helicopters.
Yeah, he's
like a Southern American.
He's a tinfoil
hat guy. He like breaks all the conspiracy
cannibalism. I eat my neighbors. Like
he says wild stuff.
I eat my neighbors.
He's a parody.
Him and Joe Rogan kind of.
He's been on Joe Rogan a couple times. Yeah, I think they used to be friends at least.
Like not Dave Chappelle.
Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro. I see a clip. He was talking wild about.
Can we see?
Oh fucking hell, yeah.
You know Alex Jones. Everybody knows Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Listen to that podcast. He was on Joe Rogan within the past week to 10 days.
I think it might have been quite recent. The clip just came on randomly.
He's a wild boy. He says some shit, man.
Yeah, Joe was defending it, but it was a little bit like, I don't know. I want to watch the whole thing, but what he was saying was like, I don't really fuck with this guy.
It's interesting. And I hear some of his points where it should have been done this way and that way. But then Joe checked him on a couple of things, and it was because he's talking about this was his original point, isn't it? And it's like it sounds like he said exactly what he said the reasons, like because people you're disrespecting the flag and all of that.
And I think Jamie brought up a clip
and showed the original clip.
It, and then then Jamie was like, but no, this is what he said before, and he was like, oh well. Cause then he kind of went back to something he said before. I was like,
He's like, this is the point I'm making more than anything. It's like these kind of man, that. They say inflammatory, counter-productive stuff, in my opinion. But these men that's a man's career. He has a career off of doing that.
You gotta stick with it now.
No, I'm not even saying you got to stick with it, but I'm like, yo, where's the bans for them, man? I just want fair policing.
I feel like they play the game better. It's more.
It's
more thought out.
Yeah. Don't get but
it's more calculated.
Wiley's not the guy in it. Wiley's a madman. Like we've been saying, Wiley's like legitimately crazy. Long before all of this stuff.
Just come randomly out on Twitter, boom.
Yeah, it's the crazy thing. So people will say, don't call him crazy, because it's all thought out.
It's delivery.
And I said Wiley's like a nut in passing. Matt's like, no, he's just eccentric, innit? But there are some mad things, so that's why I was like, he's a nut. But he's apologised now. Will they let him back?
He apologised for grouping.
It was a generalisation.
Nah, what I saw was
for Wiley. Or was he really
that's what I'm.
Because he said he's on his YouTube channel. I think he's got plans to do like a documentary. Or something like that.
For what? About grime or something?
About this and kind of what he was saying.
So do we think Wiley's done?
In terms of?
Just
will he be on the charts again? Will he be on fucking the equivalent Jonathan Ross? Will he be on Murder Comedian show.
I think
so.
I don't think he's done.
I don't think so.
I think Wiley's done, personally.
I think. Well, we said this. We talked about legacy men on the last thing,
the
right?
noise is too much, man.
He alluded to himself. Like he was like, I'm at the end of my career.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah.
Like he does.
Look, Dave.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. I'm not Dave.
So I don't think he really cares for it. But I think if he did,
Why did you draw for Dave?
it's going to be a lot harder for him, for sure. I don't see him getting on Jonathan Ross and that. No,
you know what? I
think he's done in that
literally
sense.
just said that I don't think it's done. Then I kind of thought about it a bit more, and I think on a ground level, we're not done with Wiley. We'll still accept him. Dan said like Mo Comedian.
ZZ Mills again.
ZZ Mills, Big Nasty, like
The big
those,
one.
like Grime Daily, like all of those platforms where
New media.
Right.
Yeah.
New media.
We're
That's
all-
quite interesting.
we're
We haven't
always-
been in that position before.
we're always gonna accept him, but the new media will sit under those who dislike what Wiley has said.
And they've got plans to work with and
Right.
be in the same
So
rooms
the
as.
ZZs, the Grime Dailies, the whoever's, what will
Depends
at
who's
some
cutting that
point,
check.
hopefully not, and they can do their own thing.
Cool.
But because they're established, they're gonna sit underneath
Yeah.
something. So I take the Jonathan Ross for example.
So you're saying like he's cancelled up there?
He's cancelled up there. Up there
There's different spaces, isn't
will
it?
dictate how the people down here on the ground level will move. So I'll change what I said, and I think to an extent he probably is done out here
In the mainstream.
in the mainstream.
See, Wiley's again a funny one because it's like he's always been semi-main. He's never really been. He's never really been main.
He's got a few.
He's got a few top tens. Yeah.
Number ones.
So like in music, which is his profession, I think he'll probably struggle if he cares and wants to get back into it.
Yeah, that's the thing
So,
as well, isn't it? If he wants to.
Yeah, to hit the charts again. I think you won't see Wiley in the charts.
But I reckon he still might be, but then he's just gonna have people that dislike him.
Yeah, I think with new media, like Rich put it, it's definitely a lot stronger than it was a couple of years ago, and that definitely.
Yeah, the game has definitely changed.
Yeah.
Like to think there are some. I can't really think of anybody in the UK. But let's just give a bit of a hypothetical situation.
Go on.
Could you cancel Posty, for example, right now in among gay media?
No.
You can't really
It's
cancel
a
him,
new
can
day,
you?
innit? I think, possibly.
Like it's like I know they. I think it was like the Republican Party tried to when Joe Rogan had Bernie Sanders on.
Yeah.
They tried to release some dirt about him.
Oh, is it?
But it's like good luck
Yeah.
because he's got into a stage where he was like underground, but he's.
I think
Wiley's never cared about it.
I think he'll do something. Like he's not just gonna disappear off the face of the earth.
No.
Like Tyler Cruz and them.
He'll figure out something. Come with a new show. I don't know. Produce something.
But yeah, the landscape's definitely changed.
Yeah.
It's in 2020. It's hard to cancel like an individual anyway.
It is easy and hard.
But you know what? It's hard for us and Twitter too.
Yes. Yeah.
When
Is it?
When newspapers, Sky,
Old
ITV,
media, for the most
Channel
part.
4, yeah, when they want to get you out here, politicians, flipping religious groups,
Well,
that man can
There's
really
always a
get
way.
I agree with that for the most part. But I think, and Wiley's not the ideal candidate, but we will see if that is still the case in this case.
It's
Because-
a good case study.
It's unfolding, but anytime I can think of in history, this is the only time where perhaps some people might not be cancelled.
Right.
Because look, there's always
Cancelable.
something like
Traditional,
Yeah.
Twitter cancelled him. Boom, man's doing uploads on YouTube. Like,
Yeah.
if that happens again, you go on to another platform and it's
Vimeo and that.
it's also mad. See Wiley doing TikToks with his own voice on it.
Yeah,
like,
so mad.